What is up? What is up? What is up, my peeps? It's yours truly, Landry, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we are reacting to child support made simple, but most important, well, in brackets, how to write a powerful and effective affidavit to win your child support case. Holy moly! The video is brought to us by the Child Support Made Simple channel. So when you get a chance, hop over there to let him know that you found his video via my reaction and that you decided to stop by to show some love and support by, of course, leaving a comment. So now, without further ado, let's jump straight right into this and then let go.
Welcome. In this episode, we'll talk about writing affidavits, how to write a powerful and effective affidavit. As you know, in all of your court cases within child support, writing an affidavit is one of the most important skills. Without this, you have no way of challenging the court. Affidavit is one of those tools that you must learn. You have to learn.
It says a written declaration sworn or confirmed before a notary public or other authority recognized as an oath taker. The affiant or affiant is the individual who makes the assertion within the declaration.
Or confirmed by a notary public or any other authority.
And they are deemed as hearsay, and they are usually admissible in court as part of the evidence process. Meanwhile, they can be used for a variety of other purposes.
An affidavit then therefore is deemed as hearsay statements, but it's admissible in court as well as part of what is called the evidence process. But it also could be used for a variety of purposes, such as you can write affidavits for power of attorney, such as affidavits for divorce, lawsuits, and probates. So here's a sample of an affidavit. Again, this is the heading, the sample heading for your court case. But to begin an affidavit, you start off with the statements called duly sworn or affirmed under penalty of perjury.
Duly sworn or affirmed under penalty of perjury.
Affidavit must be that.
Okay.
And no, we are not talking about a financial affidavit. That's a different document, and we will do a video on that at a later date. This is more.
So there are different types of
now,
affidavit.
I said that an affidavit is very important. If you've learned no other skill in terms of challenging the child support for the courts, is that you must learn how to write effective affidavits. So here's a question: can your attorney file affidavits for you and record that in your court case? That is, can the attorney write your affidavit for you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, you can dictate your affidavit to the attorney, and of course his staff or his paralegal will write it for you, but you still must know that. And the case law is called Trinzi versus Pagliaro. That's the Eastern District of Pennsylvania. And it reads that statements of counsel in their briefs or arguments, while enlightening to the courts, are not sufficient to grant either a motion to dismiss or a summary judgment. That is, if you want your case to be dismissed in child support, you have to learn effective ways to write an affidavit. This is very important. There's one skill, and I'll repeat, there's one skill you must learn when you're defending yourself, is how to write affidavits.
Okay, that's how to write an effective affidavit. Okay.
What are affidavits? When are affidavits not required to accompany documents in civil or criminal action? In the case of child support, it's both civil and criminal. So the first choice is petition/motion.
I did not know that.
Number 2, memorandum of law. Number 3, summary judgment. Number 4, judicial notice. So the question is, when are affidavits not required for which instrument you file in the court? And the answer to that is summary judgment.
What does that even mean?
You're not required to have an affidavit with a summary judgment, but you are required for the other instruments. Hello, my name is Chris, and in this session, we want to bring this very important point to everyone. If you are representing yourself, or even if you're represented by an attorney, writing a powerful and effective affidavit will win or lose your case.
Yeah.
As always, we ask
You
for your
memorize
support.
that, my
We
guy.
ask for a
Thank you.
donation, either via PayPal or Cash App. We ask for a gift of,
Yeah.
our content.
Trying to skip that part, my guy.
So
Sorry
let's
about
start
that.
off with affidavit. What exactly is an affidavit and the parts of an affidavit? Well, we're going to go to what is called our masterclass website. That is childsupport.newzenler.com. And we will play a video that describes the components and the parts of an affidavit.
Okay, let's go.
An affidavit is a written declaration sworn or confirmed before a notary public or other authority recognized as an oath taker. The affiant is the individual who makes the assertion within the declaration. Affidavits are deemed as hearsay and they are usually admissible in court as a part of the evidence process.
Okay, we already learned that.
Affidavits are also utilized in Item 1 Powers of Attorney, Item 2 Financial Affidavits in domestic relations lawsuits, and Item 3 Wills in probate court.
Okay.
As a legal document during court procedures, there is a right way to develop an affidavit.
This is the most important part.
Meanwhile, they can be used for a variety of other purposes.
Let's go with the steps. Come on. What are
Most
the steps?
affidavits can be completed by any person, but they must be notarized before they are considered valid. In this course we show you the basic 6-step process you'll need to produce to complete your affidavit.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Thank you and enjoy the course.
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on.
So now that you understand what an affidavit is and the parts that are most important, this always happens.
Statement of judges.
Since affidavit does not contain
evidentiary statements, it is not admissible as evidence in a hearing and should not be considered by the court for any purpose.
And these are usually by the judge or the administrative law judge in child support.
Okay.
I am here to tell you that statement is false. It is a due process violation if a judge tells you that your affidavit cannot be accepted in court. In fact, the rule of law is an affidavit, when properly written, is accepted in every court, whether Article 1 or Article 3. As well as this, if you get a due process violation as a result of your affidavit being rejected, you could move for your case to be dismissed. Yes, this is an error of judges, and in child support, they enjoy dismissing your affidavit, or in essence, they ignore your affidavit. They cannot do that. That is a due process violation.
And then you can count on them
You can win your case
and have your case dismissed.
if you can challenge
Oh.
to that. Now, we reach a point where it says the maximum law, and that is ignorance of the law is non-offense. As I said, judges say that, well, we are going to reject your
Ignoratia
affidavit, or we're not
juris
going to
non
accept your affidavit.
excusat
That
or
is wrong.
ignoratia
Because the judge
legis
doesn't know the law,
neminem
you can use
neminem
that to win your
excusat.
case. You can win
That's in
your
Latin.
case on a due process
Crazy shit,
violation.
man.
So why is that? Why are affidavits a strong instrument to learn and strong instruments to write?
Wow, we are like 8 minutes into the video and he still hasn't shown up the steps to take to write an effective affidavit, bro.
Reasons this is called the Sixth Amendment. That is, the Sixth Amendment says you have a right to attend your own trial, regardless of how your conduct is or
Oh, okay, so that's where that comes from. The Sixth Amendment. I did not know that.
rule you is, and that's Illinois versus Allen. Many judges, they like to say that you are disrupting the court, or you're not. Well, I hate to tell them this, but you have a constitutional right under the Sixth Amendment to be in court regardless of your conduct. And try to hold you in contempt is also another due process violation. So to couple with that, access to the court. The right to access to court is basic in our system of government, and it's well established that it's the fundamental right protected by the Constitution. And this also is repeated in the case law, Ryland versus Shapiro. superior. Why is that? Because an affidavit must be accepted by the clerk of the court. They cannot deny it, and if they return it, you can use that again against them. But an affidavit is one of the most important instruments you could learn to write to submit into your case. Now, when the judge says that we will not accept your affidavit, or you're being disrupted in court, or you insist on the acceptance of your affidavit, they would label you what is called vexatious or belligerent. I did a video on this.
Okay.
Someone who represents themselves cannot be vexatious or labeled vexatious or belligerent in court, because the Sixth Amendment guarantees this. And you can watch that video to get a better understanding of why you cannot be, as they call it, disrupted in court.
Yeah.
So, if you want to learn more, we shot a video for.
All right, so I'm guessing the steps to writing a powerful / effective affidavit are available on the website, and he won't be showing it in this video because
also,
we are approaching the end of the video. So yeah.
On your favorite podcast, that's Spotify.
Hold on, let me see.
Whether you like or dislike us, just subscribe so that we can bring you more.
The line between truly judicial acts for which immunity is appropriate and acts that simply happen to have been done by judges. Immunity is justified and defined by the functions it protects and serves something. Serves, not by the person to whom it attaches. Okay.
The H289 understand that we're here to provide you with what we call the most powerful tool.
Alright, yo, so I'm guessing that is a yeah. So like I thought, you know what I'm saying, he isn't showing us how to write a powerful affidavit in this video. So I'm guessing the steps are available on his website. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, this was a very educational video and interesting. Definitely something new was learned today. Alright, y'all, as always, if you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe / hit the bell icon to stay tuned for more. But most importantly, if possible, don't forget to hit that super chat / donate, as it is the best way to support your boy. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.